me on my support with zero brain activity, I was going to come back with zero brain activity, but could be alive. Well, my sister went against that, and she said that please just give her 2 more hours. 26 minutes later, I woke up. So my sister took a chance. But I'll tell you why I committed suicide was because the guy that was my roommate that was living with me, the reason I have the last name Washam, is because at the time I was on hydrocodone, which this was 5 years ago, but he had switched my hydrocodone to Tylenol, and he sprinkled it with PCP for 10 months. And then my septic level was at 10,000.
Did you not go into withdrawals and realize, hey, this is Tylenol?
No, at one point, no, because I didn't take hydrocodone. He went with, the only reason that all this happened was because when I fell off the 15-foot roof, I was having such pains in my head, and he had to be my driver. And so in the room, they would put shots in the back of my head, nerve blockers, and then they would have to do my back on each side as well. And so once they would do that, he was my driver, so I would give him my medication prescription to go get it filled. He would bring it back to me, and, everything was fine. Well, then I was supposed to be taking 6 of these a day, hydrocodone 10s. But I even wrote on my Facebook, I feel like I'm taking Tylenol. So this went on for like 10 months. Well, during that time, he actually married me. Okay. He went to prison for changing my medication and stuff, but he actually married me, and my dad and his dad went to school together. And since he was a person that was going to prison and the only child, I made a promise to his dad that I'd do something good with the last name, which my last name was very good until Dink Williams came into my life. Facts.
It'd be like ignore Dank.
Oh, I ignore him.
And you can't, I wouldn't even know who he was if it weren't for you. You constantly talk about him, and you assume you have, this is what trolls call boogeyman syndrome. You see somebody in the chat, you have no proof that it's them, but you automatically assume it's them, and then you make a huge big deal out of it. But you don't know. It could be anybody. You have a ton of people watching you and trolling you now. The best way to make a troll to go away is to ignore.
When they started with my mom's name, was when Dank and Malibu was having an online affair, and then she came out and said the truth that was
Dank, Malibu fell in love with Dank
because now she's being stalked by him. So there you go.
Do you?
Oh yeah. Then you got NSC cat lady Katie, who's always doing videos on Malibu.
I didn't finish. Oh, hang on.
Oh, no,
I was going to say, I spent 11 days in the hospital because my liver had been shut down for 5 days and my kidneys were bone dry. And they kept saying I was going to have kidney dialysis. But I fought all the way through it, and I came out with my kidneys damaged, but my liver rebuilt itself, and thank God I came out alive. After that, though, I was so humiliated, upset at myself for allowing this to happen to myself, and me being a certified medication aide and not even looking to see if it said M361 or if it said L14, which is Tylenol. I just didn't look, and I hated myself for it. And that's why I took my life. And I was really praying and hoping that my life would, be gone. I mean, I took 150 tablets at 300 milligrams, and they could not pump my stomach. So go ahead and say what you was going to say. I just wanted to finish. Why?
No, I'm just saying. There are certain trolls that look for content creators like you, Like you have you have one of those stories, and I can't say that it's hard to believe because I live in Florida, and I've met some sick fucking people that would do that for drugs.
Yep, he was addicted
for
to drugs
money
and heroin, and I didn't even know it.
So I mean,
because I went from kindergarten all the way up through high school with him, and then I moved back to my hometown.
At a certain point, you gotta stop and like, as an adult, take a certain level of accountability. Because if you continue to just delve into this, you know, shit just happens to me, you become a part of the victimization. Like you're being a willing participant.
Actually, I'm just letting the world know what happened to me, and I survived it, and I'm a survivor.
Right. But
DFK, you
there's
patterns from this
and behaviors
so far
that encourage people to continue to victimize. Does that
No, I was trying to tell you my story, what happened,
right.
of how I got my last name. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Besides from your story, I knew more about you than I should have ever known before I hit this panel.
But isn't it my prerogative to tell you what I want to?
But to take accountability and understand that.
Well, I didn't.
Oh, here we go with accountability bullshit
again. He was my
again.
roommate, and I, was helping him have a place to live.
Just talking about accountability here. That's it.
I will take accountability for anything I've done.
I'm not saying what you did. I'm just saying,
But I don't mind for people to know the truth. Honestly, I really don't.
Well, it's not about the truth. It's about everything that's happening moving forward.
I care.
Moving forward, I am much more aware of people that come around me. I don't hang out with people. I hang out with my family, my kids, my girls, and I have a boyfriend. And that's about as far as it goes. I have maybe on one hand, 3 actual real friends that I would allow at my house because of that, because just.
But you do understand.
I agree with you. You have to be very
You understand the only reason I even know who you are is because of drama.
Yeah.
Okay. Current drama. Outside of all the stuff you just spoke about.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
And she only hangs out with me one night a week.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to chime in real quick. I actually went and verified Betty's recounting of survivor benefit for Social Security, and she is correct. So I will, for doubting it, I will apologize there.
I accept your apology.
Way to take ownership for it, truck guy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
Like I said,
That's cool, man. You manned up and own up to it.
I don't usually take sides when I go up on these panels. I try to suss out stuff that doesn't pass the sniff test, and I'm more of a question answer than pointing fingers at anybody. So, like I said, if I make an aspersion that goes in the wrong direction, I'll own up to it.
Thank you. And that's exactly what I did with Dank last night, or was it yesterday or last night? That's exactly what I did with him, actually. I owned up to, they have not found, Duke's remains, and that I was sorry. I'll own up to my mistakes. And believe me, I got skeletons in my closet, but who doesn't,
Just don't allow yourself to become a person that starts being mystical about missing people, because then that's going to be really bad.
No, it's I'll just say it just happened, dude.
Am I the only one that has a problem trying to visualize Joe making tea? Is that just me?
I'm going to make tea.
Because I just can't envision that.
I mean, what kind of legal tea is it?
He can prove he's not lying by coming up on panel, turning on his camera, and show us that he can make tea.
Oh, and actually,
Black man putting
GD,
water in a cup and putting it in the microwave.
GD, since you don't believe any of these stories, I have plenty of witnesses. Plenty.
Yeah.
Plenty. Matter of fact, my children were there both times.
Yeah. So,
You know what?
go clean your room, GD.
I want to see him go inside and make
Sorry, GD. Not picking up many taxi fares lately.
I think he actually lives in that Snap-on thing, because even when he lays down and shows his gut, it looks like he's laying down in like a truck or something.
No, we're talking about Joe, not Yoda.
I've told Joe this to his face before on panels. He has a doppelganger on YouTube, and his name is Vic Damone. He's in the black sector. You probably never heard of him.
No, I haven't.
Look up a dude named Vic Damone on YouTube. That is Joe Cool's doppelganger on YouTube.
That's his what ganger?
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger means spitting image of.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
spitting
not
image of.
exactly
Oh.
like perfect. But like the way they talk and like the way they have conversations and the way they act, mannerisms, it's like spot on.
Mm-hmm.
Look up Vic Damone on YouTube. He's in the black sector. You probably never heard of him. See, I go through all parts of YouTube. I like small.
Oh, I do too. But I'm not racist, so I don't know. But I've just never heard of him.
And that makes me think you're racist. I think you're racist.
I was gonna say that. I always go around telling people.
But you just insinuated I was. Okay.
I hate
Because
when
the guy that was in the wheelchair, he was black, and so I dated him. You know, and I still
You didn't have to say that. I'm fucking.
I didn't have to say anything. I don't have to say a damn word. I can plead the fifth all day. I just chose to. Okay, quit fucking with me all mean like that then.
There we go. This is accepted.
You look all serious and shit.
And let it go.
I don't know whether to take you serious or whether
You're troll food. That's why. That's why you're troll food, because you cannot tell the difference.
Hey, I'll use some whips and chins on your pretty girl swag. Heck yeah. I'll make you yell and scream and,
Oh shit!
and happiness in bed, baby.
She's crazy.
She's like, oh, fuck me, harder, daddy. Oh, come on, teammate, give me harder, daddy. Oh.
looking at.
Yeah, who's your daddy, girl? Huh? Yeah.
Knees, handcuffs, smack a little booty, up with my belt, scream help. I'm not sure what she's doing.
Well, you know what's hilarious? Vic Damone is always in his car as well.
Really?
Vic Damone was a singer.
So you said Vic Damone, and I might have had a flashback to.
Kelly says he can't wait to call
Go
someone
to YouTube and
racist.
put in the army of Vic Damone, and he'll come up.
Check him out, DFK.
Yeah. Like I said,
Yep, Victoria agrees.
if it weren't for Joe Cool's videos, I wouldn't even believe he actually got out of his car ever.
Really? Well, I think Joe Cool. Are you talking about Joe Cool?
Yeah. Joe Cool's been in
Because I've seen him live a couple of times when I was just watching another stream, and I seen him live, and he was in his car. I didn't know he stayed.
You saw him not in a car?
No, he was in his car, but I didn't know that was normal. I just thought maybe he was in his car for that.
Son of a hope you're not talking to me.
I've
I'd
only
like to
ever
invite
seen
you on
him
my
in
panels.
because he's a pothead troll like me.
She says, nope, just Kenny Jones. Show up, Belle. Show up.
I used to think when Andrew Dramadome, he was
no thanks.
watching his stuff when he was living at his landlord's place or something. He was
Kelly
always
says,
out.
yeah,
in his
right,
car
I corrected
streaming. I thought that
myself.
was
Good
just
troll.
The only thing to do is stream from cars.
So, if I played like a little short video on his channel, that would qualify as fair use, correct?
No, you have to ask.
You have to put the banner for fair use up, and you'll be all right.
To ask. Oh, he's not in his car.
Someone screen cap it.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
He's in the house! Oh my god!
He's in the house.
Let's put him
Holy shit!
I'll see if he can.
Joe Cool's the house!
He's in the house.
Oh no, he's in. His car grew.
He got kitchen and everything.
Buck kept
Curtains,
Yeah, he got
curtains
me.
and the ceiling fan in his car.
He blew up to a motorhome!
This is a miracle. cold.
Oh my God!
No, listen.
Still cool. A nice house, got a ceiling fan, drinking iced tea.
It's a
Joe
bit my
be teabagging. Joe be teabagging.
Quit telling me to go to bed.
That
Stop.
You know that had to come out, Joe. You know that had to.
That's why I said I'm too bad.
Mama's visiting, so